That's why no one took it, because it's got garbage inside here. With a Blvd plofter, so I found a ladder actually. It was sitting near my house. That's a big bonus. I can take off. He welded these tire wheels to it. See? That's why it's sitting there. Might be steel, but just in case it's brass, I stopped to pick it up. You never know sometimes. It looks like steel to me, but steel. Pretty heavy solid steel going here. This one I found, but the leg is cut from outside. Must have just torn. Maybe someone cut it or something, who knows. Okay, so drop the tire off over there. Okay. All my bags and bottles ready. The last one was like $64. The last load I had. Wind. So we're going to go there. I'm going to put a tag on it. So you put your phone number in, and then all of a sudden you put you have a tag. You put five bags for that day. And then this way, you know, tangle up here. There. Probably 60, 70 bucks, probably $70 I would think. For sure, it's quite a bit there. So I'm gonna take that back. Okay. Okay, so I put my phone number in here. I printed 5. It tells you how many required here. So it said how many, put a phone number in there, confirms the name, and you print out how many tickets for how many bags. So one ticket per bag. So then I'm gonna just put it on the side like this. So that's one. That's two. Let's make sure it's stuck on pretty good. Then I walk inside. It goes into a container. I'll throw it in my pocket for now. Close this lid down a bit. That easy. Now put the labels on the rest, dump the rest. Okay, that's how it's done. Another one. I think those ones that are already kind of stripped, I think I'll probably strip them. Got all these tires and wheels, but tell me do them in minutes. I think I want to get these ready. The ballasts are worth something right now. I'm not sure how much, but no hammer here, so gonna throw our dirty aluminum right there. I have a lot of these taps. This one's not worth cleaning. That one's got copper, it's brass, it's worth cleaning. Copper wire. Should be stainless. And like this kind of stuff, it's only one motor. I'm gonna bring my tools here. Okay, hold on. So this is a little bit better grade wire. The wire's so low now anyways, doesn't matter. Just leave it. All in there. Ground wire here. Since the screwdriver, I'll just make it the easy way. Kind of glued on, so I'm not gonna bother. You know, you want to do things fast, then spend too much time. What? Can't hear you, I'm busy. So that'll be a mortar. It's all better wire. See, simple, and then just to clean it up a bit, I'll take this off. Fine. Call me, I don't know where the hell what he wants. It's greasy. Okay. Just for the little mortar, that's why I saved the thing. Perfecto. This one jammed. And this is kind of something that has to be stripped. Taped it. There. Okay, see, that's all. It's a low grade but higher, so don't know what to pay now, so guess as mine. Do I strip this or? Not sure what's holding that thing there besides glass. here. There's a fair amount of wire, look at that. You kind of want to get the clips off like this. So the wife still's got a bad infection still. She's going to wound care and stuff, but they said no, it's really bad, you gotta go back to hospital. It's not draining properly, and I don't know, so many complications. It's not good. So I appreciate all the prayers. She's definitely gonna need it because she's worried. Her father died of blood infection. So and the wedding's in 2 weeks, so she may be in hospital again. She could maybe even miss the wedding. Hard to say, I don't know. The way things are going, it's not getting better. She had a hernia operation, right? And they put a big mesh in there, and it's I guess the body's trying to fill a void with liquid. Something like that they're saying. I don't know. So I'm not sure. So Melissa did a video of me yesterday stripping things and did a tour of the yard. If you didn't see that video, check her channel out. Evastormxox. She's trying to get her 500 subs, which she's getting there. But she still needs watch time minutes, that's the biggest deal. Stainless. See, with this being dirty, I sell it dirty, I get better money. Because if I strip it, it's going to be a tiny motor, a little bit of aluminum. Even if I lost 50 cents or $1, it's still good. Like that's particularly about 10 pounds or more. Same with these. If I strip this, that cast is very light. If I strip many, not that I'm lazy, it's just I'm not getting a big return. If I was getting a decent return, it's all about returns and stuff, right? The name of the game is returns. So I'm gonna make a dirty aluminum pile for Monday. This thing here is jammed. I tried opening it. It's in there, but it's jammed. How the hell did they jam it? The glasses with me. See, I don't know how they jammed it. He left it. Doesn't want to open. I see nothing like it. Oh, it's a kind of a lock system. It feels like steel, it's so heavy. Weird. It feels so heavy. I don't think it would be steel. Okay, hold on. Here's the feed horns right there. So there's aluminum behind the feed horn and a little bit of gold plating, but gold plating. But I take them because it's the aluminum. So I can go through the stuff pretty quick once I got it kind of on the roll. This one here, I took the feed horn off, but I want this box. It's rusty. See how I'm leaving this connectors on? It's ground wire. So this thing is kind of worth stripping, to be honest. It's not that hard. So that's something I'll strip. You know, if it's really not worth the time to strip, I won't strip it, but some things I can strip. Bread maker there. That's why I grabbed them, because they're decent. You don't realize they're actually really good. This is aluminum here. I mean, it's easy to strip actually. It's just got one, you know, I may strip that one. Depends how I feel, like if I'm in a rush. So this is two different wires here. This might be #1 insulated, so I'll keep that. But there's a little fan here. A little bit of wire here. Give me a bit of a shadow here. Some water there, and we'll get the ground wire. Okay. See, really not much on there. Thought it would have been Lots of screw in here. Down. So the screws are here. These screws. Usually a copper mortar. So we could sell it as is or strip it down as much as you want. Let's say I strip all these. Good value in these spread makers. Well, decent amount. Really try to get at least 150 or more. It takes a lot, and it's a lot of little holes everywhere, right? Okay. Went to a square, but it's small one. Try to find the right one. No, the one that's green one. Find it. See, all these are just, they're like repeats, doubles and doubles and doubles. This one might be in here. So I like stripping these. Check to see if they're stainless. Some do come stainless, not a lot. Some do. It's all low grade wire. Just cut it right by the box. And you can go inside the box if you want, but different here. Usually it has just a nut. It's really tight. Not good. I don't know why it's so tight. Don't jam my finger. It's like it's just not going nowhere. He's always running out stuff. This thing's probably aluminum here. Yeah. Oh, come on. Change the size on me. Bigger size. Why is that? Okay, I'm doing it later. I'm trying to cut in some stuff. I have to cut the back side out. Get once in a while you get a bad one. That's a bad one. Okay, hold on. This turns clockwise because the rotation so tight when it rotates, it loosens. Wire, bad shots. Maybe clip or something, I don't know, but anyways, I'll check it to see if it's copper, which it might be copper, but a lot of them are aluminum, so it's hit and miss. If I didn't break them down, I would have just scrapped them the way it is. Since I broke the base off it, it's less plastic. That's not going. This one's got a lot of cast on there, which is a whole nicer mortar. So not bad looking mortar. a little bit better, nicer one. See, it's got aluminum. Let's look at the cast here. See, cast. That's what the computer has to offer. Power supply, 4 volts. Oh, they took the RAM. There's really not much in here. RAM would have been nice. No copper. So what I do with this here, usually I'll cut these corners like this, bend them. Bend the corners like that, and I can unscrew the plastic. And then get a surface like that, pound them out. It's clean. Some power supply. Usually what I do is they don't buy power supplies here, so they only buy e-waste here, which is a joke. Well, maybe if Japan, well, the scrapyard I'm dealing with is going to be, they're supposed to be brought out by a company that's from Toyota. One of Toyota companies, Toyota. If that's the case, maybe they'll buy e-waste. Because, you know, they can process stuff, they just don't know how to do it. For some reason, that yard, they don't know how to do it or grade them. It's the problems. They don't know how to grade, which I think is ridiculous. You know, major, well, they're going to sell it for almost $1 billion. You look it up, Radius Recycling. They changed from Schnitzer to Radius, I think, because they were selling a company. That's probably why they did that. But it's on there. If you look under, all the information's there. And they have about 100 yards all around the United States. They were founded in 1907 or something like that. They're a pretty early company. Someone said they're German, but maybe the nationality is German. Originally German, maybe. But they're from Oregon originally. They're all over the United States. Many places. Let me just pull this off here. Done. CPU's there. That's done. Well, we'll pull this out here. Almost have to take the front off. Screwdriver. Get this one out. And then I'll take this apart. Gross. There's nothing, we're nothing. Because 100 of them probably don't weigh nothing. The shaft is steel. That's all I can do with this thing. Okay. So, another one. Super low. Okay. So it's holding that thing. It's held in there sideways. I think it's too long a bit. Here. This big mortar, probably aluminum. I don't even look because I see too much aluminum in that kind of mortars. Not sure how much battery life I have left. And GoPro, I don't know if that's going to work. The other one, we'll see what happens. Do some glasses on. It's getting. I can't bang too much, otherwise can't take a chance. Something go in your eyes, right? So it's the inverter. This thing's called inverter. So what I do, I'll take the screws out here. 2 screws. It's kind of clipped in there, plastic. And then what I do is I'll take off the screw here to the heatsink, and then I'll pop the 2 transistors off. Gives me clean aluminum. And then these have copper, some you have to double check it, dirty copper here, and it's copper there. And then I'll just cut whatever I can out of here. Wire so low grade, doesn't matter about cutting it all. Just cut what you can. And this one here, I just go like this. Just it's a toroid. Let's come off. Acting like it doesn't want to come out. 2 screws here. Actually, take the screws from this side. If you're selling the motor, that's the strip in it. You sell it the way it is. A safety screw? Okay. It's electric motor, copper. It's got a copper color, it's copper. If they're pink, they're not copper. I guess since I'm here, I'll take this off. Since I have to smash it more. Depends how I feel. So, aluminum fins here, 2 nice magnets for scrapping. This is a piece of brass. Don't break the insulator just in case there's a beryllium in it. Causes cancer, lung cancer, but usually they're not, but just never know. And if you knock the box off, you can cut the copper. What you can do is just cut it like this. Cut it next to the insulator, both sides, so you're not disturbing the insulator. And they can just pull this like that. And you got copper. See that? Copper. And then between that insulators, there's steel, and you could use the sawzall and cut the 2 little pieces of copper about that big out. Weighs about an ounce or something, ounce and a half or something. It's not too bad. And then you can get this transformer out, since it's got a little size to it. See that? Put your transformer bucket. And you might be able to fish the odd wire out here, but it's so minor, the wire, I wouldn't worry too much. Okay, that one's done. We're slowly working our way across. I suspect there's a battery in here, that's why I'm opening it. Usually there's a battery here just because it goes portable. Yeah, it even works. So it actually works pretty good. Not everything's junk, but this one's junk now, but anyways. So the screws in here, but you have to kind of look and see. This is garbage. Can't take the scrap here with the battery in it. Little lithium-ion battery. You call them. I'm just gonna leave it like that so it kills the battery. So there's not gonna be too much juice in there. Hold on. Let me hammer it apart. Find an extension. Half of them don't come out. It's in there so good, it's almost impossible to get it out. Thing's so rusty. Take this off here, like that, and then we're gonna grind that one. Heavy, very, very heavy. Got two AC units here, they're gonna go in the way. This one's brass here. You can take it apart. I think it's brass, we'll grind it. Brass. Deal with it later. It is brass. This stuff we sell dirty. We'll strip later. Okay, here's the batteries in here. There's a tap here. The battery's right there. Nice big battery. This one I'm not going to strip anymore because 90% of the weight's gone, so there's not going to be much left. Why so hard? There'll be a little bit of wire in there, but then I'll deal with all the plastic. This way all the hazard's gone. And those hazards for scrapyard. And they can get their 25 cents out of it. These bigger screws, bolts. They're so big. Oh, this got the wrong side. And they're right there. Should be 3. So I had the right one. It was just actually no, it's even smaller. Okay. There it is, ready for the bin. This deck is like 50 pounds. Oh, it's actually a really heavy deck. Blood bowl, it's got big wheels in the back. It's actually very heavy. There. We'll get this nice and level. Since I have tools, take the chain off. Okay. Okay. That was steel frame. Aluminum. They look pretty impressive, but they're just garbage, these bikes. They're just steel cranks, they're not even aluminum. Made to look real fancy. The frame is aluminum. Got a dent in it too. Someone worked hard on this bike, thrashed it. Yeah, if that Japanese company buys out Radius Recycling, Schnitzer, that means they probably won't worry about tariffs. They won't have to worry at all. Because the Japanese company is not going to give tariffs on their own company. So this one's turning, just a bit of a problem. One side's loose. Actually had nice forks on there, like heavy duty forks. But I think the back is steel and that's aluminum. So it's hit and miss, but it's okay. This stuff is heavy. That's where we make the money on. I want to buy some bikes, but I need to get on top of the bikes. Just let them go. Oh, there it is. Pressure that way, you can see it's like a balloon. But it comes off like nothing. Okay. I don't think I worry about the string. I seem to care too much about nothing. So this one will be ready. Let's put it over here. If it goes in the fire anyways, it's gonna be melted. Clean. I might take the string off after, but I'm not too worried. I'm not sure what's in these things here. Can't feel no screws. Oh, something here. There's one here. This doesn't catch any screws. I want you to smash that window. Might be a screw here. There's some kind of torquey type thing. It's like a safety screw or something. It's not a... don't know. Definitely tough stuff. Open this up here. Panasonic. Boy, analog is too old. It's got a bit of a board. It's just cheap technology. Cheap technology. Nah, bad shots. There's another one here. Mostly garbage, just some. It's got a little bit of brass. This plastic garbage. But I wanted the brass here, that's kind of why I grabbed it. Probably two on one side. Nice to go to flathead. It's only one ballast though. Weird. It's a newer ballast too. It's been changed. I thought it'd be a real old one. The old ones rotted away. There was 2 here before. See that? They're probably the PCB type. The really old ones. They're gone. That's probably one from the 70s or older. Okay. It doesn't take much to process, right? You just start going, and next thing you know, you're down to a small pile. Turn it back. Keep that one for now. What that made that weird noise? Let's see what else is here. I'm saying that's aluminum. Oh, steel's got such a big frame. Fooled me, that one. Use it once, this wrench goes loose right away. Okay. So this one, you can maybe use a wrench or a tool. Doesn't fit in here, but use vice grips too. Or a pipe wrench. The spoke is, or not spoke, I mean this cable for the brake is really tight, so you have to cut the cable. Oh, that's probably another nut on here, okay. Makes sense. Makes sense. Because you know you're doing tricks and all the time, that thing would probably loosen up. These tires can have a lot of pressure in there. one feels like there's a little pressure. I'll recycle them anyways, these tires. Better than taking scrap yard, because they're probably going to garbage later. Well, they'll sell everything. The scrap yard sells everything. The dirt, the glass, right at the end. So someone will buy it, looking for, you know, copper, brass, precious metals, fine grinds. So these ones I can just sell them the way they are. Somebody might want them. You're working pretty quick. So strip it on time. So what is this cast? I think this one might be stainless. See, it sparks, so stainless. This one didn't spark, so it's cast. I think if I strip all the mortars and this load is going to be another load. Aluminum. I don't think there's two loads. These I just salt with or just salt them, you know, recycle this the way it is. After I take off the board, they have like an area, they put parts in there and stuff, broken electronics and different parts. And then we grab the board. It's here. Gold fingerboard. See that? So we'll take the electronics out. So we'll have a brown board, like low grade brown board, and then I'll have a higher grade board. Just rip it off. This is just a crap board anyways. There. See? I'll recycle the other one, so it'll be properly recycled. Goes to electronics recycling. Bunch of pots here. Turning. Let's steel again. Later. Some things I gotta grind and stuff. Okay, hold on. This came from some exercise machine, maybe a treadmill or something probably. I found it like this, so I just took it. This is the circuit board. I'll throw all this stuff in here so I can take it down there. Tires are all cut. This was kind of a pedal thing. Well, it's broken, so it's garbage. Later on I'll clean all this up. I'll go and get everything really clean, but for now, get the bulk of stuff. Stainless steel handlebars. Replace all these motors. Hot cups, RCMP. See, they're all cheap, these bikes. All the cranks are steel. That's why I put them there, just so I can cut off the, or get tires. Or the wheels. Coffee, is that aluminum? Nope. I think this is stainless, I think. I had one that was stainless, but sometimes I can get a star in there, but this one I can't. So star is universal. You get a lot of times a star, and then you get a square mixed with a star, and then little points on the end, so you could get away. At least these bikes have got a lot of weight. I mean, it's probably, I don't know, 25 pounds, 20 pounds. Look at the back is open. See, lots of room in the back there.